Kuhn, and the name of the talk is too long, but it's about swarm protocols and peer-to-peer systems and how to actually implement them without going insane. Yeah, it certainly could be used. I mean, we implemented it for factories. That's how the need arose, and that's where we got the ideas and where the design comes from. But it could work very well in a hospital, for example. I want to use it in my own home. So custom building my own home automation because everything that I know is too complex. And you can certainly build games which people can play completely locally. So Actyx is about local collaboration. So if you're close together, you can have phones just using direct Wi-Fi and should work without any cloud, right? Currently not, but the work on Akka persistence, which was mainly done by Patrick Nordwall, has heavily inspired how this works. There's one big difference though. In Akka persistence, the event log is consistently written. So you have one event after the other. There's never a question of concurrency, of event ordering and so on. In our system, that's not the case because the event log is completely decentralized. And you might get events that need to be sorted into the past, which requires replays and so on. So it's kind of like an advanced version of the persistent actors in Akka. I mean, there could be a Scala API for that, but I'm not sure whether it needs to be in Akka. Currently, the devices that we have used all had at least 20 gigabytes of memory, and the events were mainly human-generated. With compression and so on, I mean, this could run for 100 years without any trouble. But the question is, of course, correct. Eventually, space will run out. So, yes, currently every event is persisted on all nodes. But we are adding in the future some policies where to replicate. So you can have small nodes that don't get all the events. And the second thing is a retention policy. So you can split your events, allocate them into different named streams, and for each one you can, that's already released, you can configure how many events to keep at most, or which size of event stream, or what maximum age you want. So we have these ephemeral event streams to tackle very long-running use cases. I don't think we'll be killed by robots anytime soon. So that's not going to happen. We will eventually create true intelligence. We are very far from that, I think, right now. What we're seeing is something entirely different, which is already very useful, but it's not intelligence. Intelligence would be, I mean, we would have to take it seriously like a human being. Then it's intelligent. We cannot use AGI as a tool, for example. So we are not close to that. But it will happen. I'm very confident of that. But in the context of what we are doing, machine learning is already quite useful. So you can use these audit logs that we naturally have. So we write all the events down so you can run AI on that. And you can train your model to notice when workflows are not behaving as expected or something is delayed, right? You can already do some useful things. Yeah, I think this is it's a good tool. It's becoming better. But true AI, I don't really like calling it AI yet. Well, since this is my 7th J on the Beach, I like it very much. It's a really great conference with a great diversity in the audience. So people from many different backgrounds asking good questions. Yesterday at the workshop also I got great questions. People are very interested in learning and so on. So it's a great place to be.